Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading class. Today, we're going to be talking about wild old words. They are words that have I and O, but they don't make the sound that you would expect. Let's take a look at this poster. So you can see on this poster, there are some letters with O and with I. Sometimes words with O and I that are one syllable words have their long sound. The I says I and the O says O. If the I is followed by ND or LD, then the I says I. If the O is followed by LD, ST, or LT, then the O says O. Let's look at these example words. G, old, gold, gold. How about this one? By the way, I see an invisible letter H. I'll mark it. It doesn't make a sound. G, ost, ghost. Let's come down here. K, kind. Next, b, olt, bolt. CH makes the sound ch, ch, ild, child. So you can see that sometimes words with O and I, if they're followed by certain letters, are wild old words. That means they don't make the sound that you'd expect. I wrote these down on our whiteboard, and if you'd like to pause and copy them down, you could, just to have an extra little help on the side so you can remember that I sometimes says I when it's followed by ND or LD. Eind, ild. Also, O when it's followed by LD makes the O sound, old. Also, O followed by ST makes the long O sound, ost. And also, O with LT makes the long O sound, old, old. So copy that down if you'd like to as an extra help as we read the words on our word list. So here's our word list for today. And if you look at the top, you'll see IND, ILD, OLD, but we'll need to add two more. OST and also OLT. Okay, I think we're ready to read. Let's look at number 1. Now this one has WIND. Wind, wind, like you wind up a clock. Number 2, find, find. Number 3, mind, mind. Number 4, hind, hind. Number 5, kind, kind. Now we're going to change and we're going to use the ILD. Child, child. Number 7, wild, wild. Now for the next few, we're going to use the OLD. Old, cold. Old, hold. Number 10, old, old. 11, b, old, bold. 12, t, old, told. 13, g, old, gold. 14, s, old, sold. 15, f, old, fold. I'd like to add two more. Let's add this word, M, O, S, T, and B, O, L, T. You can pause and write those down if you'd like to. Let's read this one. Ost, most. Last one. B, olt, bolt. Well, you did a great job reading our word list. Remember, there are some wild old words. Whenever you see I and O followed by these letters, they don't make the sound that you would expect. That's why we call them wild old words. All right, let's read some words and play a little game to help us practice. This is called tic-tac-toe. We're going to read some words here and we'll put an X or an O and try to see if we can win tic-tac-toe. All right, first let's read this word right here. O-L-D, old. Let's put an X right there. All right, now let's read, let's read this one in the middle. T-O-L-D, told. We're going to put an O right there. All right, let's go up to the top. Let's read this word. Old. What's that word? Hold. Good. All right, it's O's turn. Let's try, I think we should try this word. I-L-D. What's that word? Wild. Good. Okay, X. Think you better go right here. Let's try to read this word for X. Old. Sold. Very good. All right, let's see, where will blue go? Maybe right here. Find. Find. Okay, it's red's turn. P-O-S-T. Post. Excuse me. Back to blue. O-S-T. Most. Uh-oh. I think the red X is gonna win. Child. Child. 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. I'll send you that so you can actually use that to play tic-tac-toe today, maybe with someone, your older brother, sister, or parent. Well, it's time for us to practice our reader. And so today's reader is called Snow Fun. You'll see lots of chances to practice the rule that we learned today. The wild old words. Snow, snow, fun, snow fun. I'm going to mark the book just to help us remember the sounds. You can pause and mark along with me if you'd like to, or you can just read along with me on the screen and then just use your reader for extra practice. Here we go. It is. I see that O-L-D, so I know this O will be long. Old, cold. Outside, outside. that's a sight word. Child, child. And his sister. Need, two vowels are walking. Need, sight word to, get, on, two vowels walking. Coat, mittens, and a hat. I won't reread that because I don't want you to memorize what it says. I want you to really work it out on your own and read it for yourself. Okay, let's do the next page. Sight word the, girl, cannot. There's one of those wild old words. Find, her, scarf. No. She. Will. Need. It. All right, next page. Sight word the, boy is, wild old word, kind. Sight word to, her. Open syllable, he has an old scarf. Let's turn the page. You're doing a great job. Read along with me and later you can practice all by yourself. He will not mind if she. This is one of those words, the sounds of EA, and here the EA is going to say A. Wears it. He will get it back later. I'm going to help you with that one. That one has an extra suffix at the end. So you drop the E. It should be, the root word is late, which has a sneaky E, which causes that A to say A. But you drop that E in order to add ER. That's a suffix. That's why A is saying A here. Just a quick explanation. Later. All right, next page. The children. Find a good, sneaky E, play, and that C is making the S sound. Place. Remember, C before E says S like an S. Sight word to, sneaky E, skate. Next page, last page. It is, that A is making a sound like a U. out, about, to, snow. But it is still, wild old word, mild, out. It is the perfect, perfect winter, two vowels walking. Sometimes Y thinks it's a vowel. A day, winter day. To play, outside, to play outside. Well, remember, keep reading that word list, keep reading that reader until you can read them with little to no errors, and then you know you're ready to move on to the next lesson. Happy reading, everyone. See you next time.